Other two line mates went for a change, and so Vlasic has time to hang out behind the net. Robert Thomas quickly closed on him, so it's Murphy through center, and Dickinson will get a touch to get it deep, and Hofer wanders out again. Oh, gave it away, and they score! The normally sure-handed puck handler in Joel Hofer put it on a platter for Ilya Mikheyev in his third of the season already.
Exactly where Mikheyev was. I mean, this is just a little one-touch little dump right there, soft enough that Hofer can get it. He looks once. Oh, and he was going, boy, oh boy, he was going right up the middle of the ice. He looks where he's going, and he was going to Buchnevich.
And keep an eye on Buchnevich's reaction. He was not on the same page at all.
Right there. Yes, he's looking at him. Yes.
It was Matt Grizzly. Vlasic across Bedard. Down the boards. Vlasic can't reach for it, so it's Tucker instead. And Robert Thomas, the outlet pass, and Parayko has a man in Neighbors. 2-on-1 with Buchnevich. Buchnevich! Couldn't get it to go. Parayko on the follow-up. Now they score! It finally made its way to Jake Neighbors. And the Blues come right back to tie it.
By example, boy, he's one of those good young character players. But Jody, the first save made by Soderblom was unreal. There.
That had to be a tough one. It's against the grain, right, Fanger? That puck stops, and there's really not much he can do, but he does somehow get that pad on it.
Oh, and give Parayko a lot of credit for following it up. It was Parayko that made that first pass to Neighbors.
Jimmy Snuggerud fresh off a 2-goal game in Vancouver on Monday.
Well, fun for him to play against his former teammate with the Gophers, Sam Renzel, who's had a fine start on the blue line for the Hawks.
Reichel down the wing, and he scores! Reichel won along the ice that just found a hole in Hofer.
Ooh, that's a tough start there for Hofer. Short side shot like that, you're just standing up and you got your stick on the ice, but the play from the defensive zone, Jody, with speed, and Lucas Reichel gets a chance because Nick Foligno is not in uniform, and he takes advantage of that with some speed off the side, but this has no business going in the net.
Do you think Hofer's rattled from that first goal?
I think anybody would be. You know, I mean,
dead giveaway.
I mean, you're talking to a guy that gave up a whole lot of crummy goals right here, and it's a sick.
Blues hurry up ice. Broberg will join the rush. Knocked down by Matthew Joseph.
Look at this.
Launched ahead, and Bertuzzi was back there. He's in alone, and Hofer makes the save.
It's been fun to watch early on, I'll say that.
Here's Reichel looking for his second already. Goes inside out, got to it again, and Hofer able to stay with him.
There's no one better. I mean, he is so thoughtful, so caring for all of his teammates. Doesn't matter who, actually, neighbors, friends, he is.
Well, who did he text first when Matthew Schaefer made the team? Right? Matthew Schaefer.
St. Louis has tied it on a goal from Dylan Holloway.
For both sides, but there's a turnover right here. Just a small little play. The back check of the St. Louis Blues. We saw Jim Montgomery on the bench, not very happy. He's going to like that back check that turns into a tying goal here for his team.
Shoulder from Jake Neighbors that knocked him to the ice. And now Robert Thomas for Neighbors. Across, good look, great save! Mayu moves it ahead. Snuggerud denied the exit by Vlasic. And then stolen away by Bedard. Centering pass, one-timer, they score! It's Vlasic off the feed from Bedard, and the Blackhawks are out in front again.
Well, this starts with a great pinch by Vlasic. He makes the play along the boards. You can see him right there, Jody. Keeps the puck in, and now he doesn't dive in entirely, but he goes right to the slot, ends up getting the pass.
Looked like Reichel deflected it.
And the winger has to be more aware on that pinch. I mean, you can't just leave your stick out and exposed. Excellent pinch, like you said, but how about Bedard there? He just pinches it behind the net. Here he goes, reads it, uses his body, and then in one motion, which is positive, and both teams try to do it, but right now Chicago with a lot of offensive zone time.
Renzello at his first NHL goal in the home opener against Montreal is Nazar with speed. Nazar cuts in, Nazar scores!
He scores!
And then he gets tackled by Neighbors after running into the goaltender.
And big Crevier's there.
Now he celebrates. There he goes.
He might want to jump in the pile
get back
and help the boys out. certainly the net, but here's the play by Bertuzzi on the boards, and now you've got some speed, and it almost looks like a little rope-a-dope there. And Nazar puts on the burners, and then the goal is already in the net.
So they just announced it as a good goal and a roughing minor against Jake Neighbors. That's the only penalty.
I think Neighbors was frustrated after that.
Absolutely.
Right? He sees the puck go in, and he's like, well, you're my target. You bumped the goalie. That's a goal.
That's our AT&T connected camera. There's a beautiful shot. You can hear the clank of the boards right there, and then the follow-through with Neighbors on his tail. And then he gets, there's the minor penalty there. The only one of the bunch. Slick move right here.
Yeah, he attacked that triangle of Neighbors, so he's got his eye on the puck, but watching that stick, and he just directed it back there. And I love that Nazar got up here and celebrated.
That play there, that reminds you of that 91 in Detroit that they're going to honor his sweater.
Levshinov hits the brakes all the way over, glove down by Bedard. Ryan Kaiser, the option, Bedard slips free, makes the pass, Levshinov, and it's off the cuff of the glove of Hofer. First career 2-goal game for Lucas Reichel.
He tried a little forehand, backhand, slide it between the legs move there, and Binnington comes up with a great save.
Now it's Dickinson down the wall. He scores! A leaky one on Binnington. And it's 5-2 Chicago.
Left-hand shot going down the right side. Little pump with one leg strong, and Jason Dickinson from the defensive zone. Good pass. But again, this one was a knuckler, it looked like, Jody, and it was kind of fumbled. Watch the way this goes on end right there. And now it's fluttering. A knuckle puck right there.
Right under the stick of Tucker. Good job by him to get away from that stick blade. He kind of reached out to get that puck just on net. Binnington just got in there.
And now Chicago tries to transition ahead. The drop past Mikheyev. How about a look there and a save from Hofer. The rebound is still loose and they score! It's jammed in by Ryan Donato as all 5 Blackhawks involved on making it a 6-2 lead. Just 1:17 into the third.
He had been knocking on the door. Dickinson waits and waits and waits and drops it back. And Mikheyev waits for the defenseman Crevier to come in. And the shot by Big Louis Crevier is stopped. But look where number 8 is. There. One hopper and then another one. As he gets shoved from behind Jody, he follows it up. Jams it in.
Right, Hofer didn't know that puck was there, but you can see the advantage of Chicago.
You have confidence.
Yeah, he sure does. You'll see him in the bumper position in the slot.
Here's Connor Bedard all the way across. One-timer, they score!
What a pass. Oh my, what a pass that was. Just brilliant.
Teuvo Teravainen makes it 7-2 for Chicago.
The Hawks have struggled the last couple of seasons. Won by Frank Nazar, the righty, against Suter. And now on the right side of your screen, watch where Connor Bedard goes and dot to dot. Just a beautiful pass for the one-timer, Jody.
It's hard. He gets down deep. He pulls that box down low of the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, Bertuzzi tipped it.
Wonderful people, and yeah, we're thinking of everybody dealing with it, but those two beloved friends of ours. Oh.
And that one deflects right past Soderblom, and it's just been that kind of night. Tucker will get credit for it as the Blues score for the first time since the first period.
7-3 game, but the play by Jake Neighbors, you know, he plays it back to the point. I mean, Kaiser's just innocently just backing off. I mean, this is about 9 feet wide on a wobbly shot. And that is, you're right about this kind of night.
Also made it 52 minutes with that Obi Clark's reference here in St. Louis. That doesn't happen too often.
Everybody loves Obi Clark's. You know that.
I do. Bedard to a trailing Reichel. Reichel's shot blocked and they score!
First goal!
Ryan Green's first in the National Hockey League.
Excellent two-way player. Connor Bedard, is he going to get another helper here? Plays it back to Reichel. The shot went off Mayhew's stick. That's what happened. And then right to Green. You see right there? And then bang, oh, maybe off Levshinov, off Broberg, and then bang, right to Green.
The Chicago Blackhawks on the road in St. Louis put up 8 against the Blues in a 5-goal victory for Arvid Soderblom and the Blackhawks.